And welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. We are getting ready for game number 2 of this Friday doubleheader between the TBC Eagles and the Florida National University Conquistadors. FNU won game number 1 17-3, and pitcher Luis Ayesa got the win. 4 innings, just 1 earned run on 3 hits and 3 strikeouts. Tristan Petty got the save. He did allow a couple of runs in the 7th inning, but he finished the game with 3 innings of work, so he does get credit for a save. Trinity Baptist has left-hander Darren Goki Jr. on the mound. So far, Goki has made 1 appearance, got a no decision, and he's about to take on a mighty powerful Florida National University lineup. Goki went 5 innings against Payne College last weekend. He allowed 2 earned runs on 5 hits. He walked 1 and struck out 7, but got no decision in that game. So he makes his 2nd appearance of the season. He will face 8 of the same 9 men that started in game 1. Jordan Lewis in center field, Daniel Silgado at second base, Gino Bellatoni in right, Matthew Gonzalez is at third, Roberto Fernandez is at DH, Yordangel Gonzalez, the first baseman. The new man in the lineup will be catcher Jeremy De La Cruz batting 7th. Jason Altuve will hit 8th, he's at short, and Danny Reyes will bat 9th, playing left field. Around the infield for Trinity Baptist, Graham Gorman is at third, Nate Nerguris at second, Seth Reeves at first, and Seth Reeves at second and David Hickey at first. Doing the catching is Ryan Ongst, and Gavin Williams will be the DH. Goki's first pitch is swung on and fouled off. Jordan Lewis at the plate. A new man for the TBC Eagles, Dominic Gattinella, is in left field. Parker Laffrey in center, and Jordan Fernandez is in right. No balls and a strike. Goki ready. And the 0-1 on the way. Line drive well hit towards left field. And Gattinella, with his first chance, makes the catch on a screaming line drive for out number 1. Gavin Gonzalez will be the pitcher for Florida National here in game number 2. Now batting is Daniel Silgado. He drove in a couple of runs in game 1 and scored a couple himself. Jordan Lewis had himself 4 hits in game 1, 2 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. 1 strike to Silgado. Goki ready, and the pitch is a fastball that misses up and away. So the count even at a ball and a strike. Temperatures cooled off. It's about 65 degrees and no wind whatsoever blowing at the moment. Very clear night here on the west side of Jacksonville. And this one is fouled off to the right side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Goki ready. And the 1-2 offering is a breaking ball, and it's down and in for strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. High pop up over near the dugout and out of play. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. One out, bases empty, just the second batter of the game. And Goki ready. Sophomore gets a sign he likes, winds and delivers. Fastball, strike 3 called. And there are 2 away with Gino Bellatoni stepping in for the Conquistadors. Bellatoni scored 4 runs in game 1. He drove in 3. He had himself a pair of doubles and a single, and also reached on a fielder's choice. And Goki delivers a breaking ball, misses down and away. Florida National scored in every inning of game number 1, including 6 runs in the 7th. The 1-0 from Goki, a breaking ball, and that one's in there for a strike. Hello to Mio Olivero. Ball game just underway. And the 1-1. Fastball at the knees for strike 2. Eagles are still anticipating the season debut of Michael Cardenas, who has himself a left hand injury. That's his pitching hand. Hopefully he'll be back next weekend. The 1-2. And a breaking ball down in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gino Bellatoni at the plate. Told you about the damage he did in the opener. Another doubleheader tomorrow afternoon starting at 12 noon. Goki ready and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Darren Goki strikes out 2 of the 3 men he faces after a half inning of play. No score. Here's a batting order that Coach John Copeland will put up in game number 2. Third baseman Graham Gordon will lead things off. Ryan Ongst is doing the catching. He's batting second. Gavin Williams is a designated hitter. He'll bat third. Cleanup hitter is first baseman David Hickey. Jordan Fernandez is in right. He will bat 5th. Parker Laffrey in center bats 6th. Batting 7th, the shortstop Nate Norguris. Batting 8th in left field, Dominic Gattinella. And Seth Reeves rounds out the batting order. He will bat 9th with Darren Goki pitching. Gavin Gonzalez on the mound for Florida National University. This will be his first appearance of the season. Of course, for Florida National, now with a record of 2-1, it's only their 4th game. Trinity Baptist now 1-5, but they are 1-2 in South Region competition. Florida National, member of the NAIA Continental Athletic Conference. And we get a good look at Gavin Gonzalez. Wears number 19 for the Conquistadors, a 5'10", 165-pound sophomore from Fort Lauderdale. Did his high school baseball at Fort Lauderdale High School, so not far away from Hialeah in the Miami area. He's finishing up his warm-up tosses before he takes on Gorman, Ongst, and Williams. The defense behind Gonzalez. In the outfield, Danny Reyes is in left, Jordan Lewis is in center, and Gino Bellatoni in right. Matthew Gonzalez is at third base, Jason Altuve the shortstop, Daniel Silgado at second, and Yordangel Gonzalez at first. The same men out there in game number 1. A new catcher here in game 2. Jeremy De La Cruz is the battery mate of Gavin Gonzalez. 17-3, Florida National in game number 1. The Eagles trying to come back and get a split of this Friday doubleheader. Women's basketball game against Wesleyan College tonight was canceled. And that's the reason I'm able to be here and bringing you baseball tonight. Tomorrow afternoon, South Region competition for the men's basketball team and their season finale. A home game against Southeastern Baptist College. So I'll be in the gym doing that one. Lucas Spee should be here in the press box doing the baseball games tomorrow afternoon. And then the women's basketball team finishes up Monday night at home against Denmark Technical College, a non-South Region opponent. Here's Graham Gorman to lead things off, and the ball game, bottom of the first, is underway with a fastball. Misses upstairs. Gorman 2 for 4 in game number 1. Actually 2 for 3. He also drew a walk. So he's had a pretty good day so far. And he takes that one on the inside corner for a strike. Gorman, Ongst, Williams, Hickey, Fernandez, Laffrey, Norguris, Gattinella, and Reeves. And Gonzalez delivers a fastball upstairs. Dominic Gattinella will get his second action here in the season. And a good swing by Gorman, but he fouled it back. Two balls and two strikes. And the pitch, swing and a miss. And Gorman is out on strikes. Good fastball by Gavin Gonzalez. And it brings up Ryan Ungst. Game number 1, 0 for 4, but he did bring home a run with a ground ball in the third inning. So Ungst at the plate. 3:16 coming into this doubleheader. And the pitch. And this one is on the inside corner for a strike. No balls and a strike. And Gonzalez delivers a hard-throwing right-hander. That fastball misses upstairs. Counts 1-1. Ryan Ungst, a senior from here in Jacksonville, Mandarin High School. And the 1-1. There's a line drive, fair ball down the right field line. Ungst takes a big turn. Ball's in the corner. Rhino will stop right there at second with a one-out double. Gets a nice ovation from his teammates in the dugout. And as the catcher, he gets to come out for a courtesy runner. We'll see who takes over at second base. But it is a double for Ungst. So waiting to see who the courtesy runner is. And wearing that number 8 on his back is Logan McGann. So McGann, as he did last week when Ungst was catching against Payne, McGann will be the courtesy runner. Gavin Williams at the plate. 0 for 3 in game 1. He reached on an error. Williams a chance to put TBC out in front. Logan McGann, the courtesy runner for Ungst, who doubled. One out with the runner at second. Gonzalez checks that runner, not being held close, and the pitch is a fastball for a strike. Good opportunity for Trinity Baptist to get its first lead of the day. No balls and a strike. And Williams digs in, looking for something he can drive. A turn and a throw to second. Ball's in the dirt. McGann back in plenty of time. And Jordan Lewis keeps the ball out of center field. Two teammates were backing up the play just in case. These Conquistadors, they play good fundamental baseball, and they don't make many mistakes. Committed one error in game number 1. Actually 2, one on a field and one on a throw. Still, though, came away with the big win. And a one-strike delivery to Williams is in the dirt. The ball hits the ground. A runner throws a third, and he's in there safely. The ball is right next to McGann. He thought it might have gone down the line. And now McGann coming up a little bit gingerly. Let's make sure he's all right. The pitch was called the ball, and McGann took third. It's going to go as a passed ball on the catcher. The swing and the miss. The ball bounded away from the catcher. That's Jeremy De La Cruz. And that allows McGann to take third base. A ball and a strike. One out. And a breaking ball in there for strike 2. Williams a good chance to drive in this run. There's only one out, but there are 2 strikes. And that one misses the outside corner. Jessica McNeil cheering on the TBC Eagles. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gonzalez checks that runner at third and delivers. There's a line drive, base hit into right. McGann will score, and the Eagles lead 1-0. Gavin Williams comes through with the base hit to drive in Logan McGann, who was running for Angst. Trinity Baptist out in front for the first time. David Hickey at the plate. Williams, a DH, leads off first. He has a lot of room on the right side for Hickey. And the pitch is a fastball upstairs. As we said earlier today, David Hickey makes very solid contact. Even his outs are typically hit right on the button. 1-0 Trinity Baptist, batting in the bottom of the first. 1 out and a throw over to first, and Williams is back in plenty of time. Of course, Eagles in the dugout, pumped up after the RBI single from Williams. And a pitch to Hickey. Line drive, base hit in the left. Williams will stop at second. Hickey has himself a base hit. Well, we said Hickey hits the ball hard. He got another one there, and we have a timeout as we have a conference on the mound. Head coach of the Conquistadors, Nicholas Strong, assisted by Stephen Montiel and Roberto Rodriguez. After a strikeout, a double and a pair of singles, and 1 run is in. And Jordan Fernandez is at the plate. So far, a much better start to the ball game for TBC. In game number 1, Florida National got 2 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, and 6 in the seventh. They scored in every at-bat. That doesn't happen a whole lot. Gavin Gonzalez has allowed 1 run on 3 hits so far. 1 out, a double play could get him out of the inning. Jordan Fernandez, the right fielder, at the plate with a chance to drive in another run. And he has all the room he wants on the right side if he can get the ball past Gonzalez at first. And the first pitch taken, late call, but a strike. No balls and a strike. Gavin Gonzalez from the stretch checks the runners and misses upstairs to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gavin Williams at second, David Hickey at first, both singled. 1 out and the pitch. And a breaking ball upstairs, just a little bit above the letters. And Fernandez is ahead 2-1. Outfield very much straight away as they've been playing all day long. Here's a 2-1. This one's on the inside corner for strike 2. Looked like Fernandez disagreed, but the count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fernandez digs in. Gonzalez taking a long time. Checks the runner, not being held. And breaking ball nearly got away from De La Cruz, but he gets his body in front exactly the way he's supposed to. The count is full. We'll see if Coach Copeland wants to send the runners. Fernandez usually makes contact. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch. Line drive, but foul down the right side. Gonzalez, of course, not playing on the bag with the runner at second. He's way back, and he actually came pretty close to making a terrific catch. That ball was just out of his reach. So 3 balls, 2 strikes once again. Fernandez back in the box. Runners not being held. And here's a 3-2. Strike 3 called, and Fernandez knew it this time, and that's out number 2. Second strikeout of the inning for Gavin Gonzalez, and now a chance to get out of this inning with just the 1 run. Parker Laffrey steps in. He was 1 for 3, stole a base and scored a run in the 7th. Got on base with a base hit in that 2-run inning. Chance for him to drive in an insurance run, and he takes a first pitch high for ball 1. If Laffrey keeps it alive, Nate Norguris would be next. 1 ball, no strikes. Gonzalez checks that runner at second and delivers. And a breaking ball is in there for a strike. Next weekend, Atlantis University. The Atlanteans are here at Trinity Ball-Yard. A ball and a strike to Laffrey. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That ball dropped down underneath the swing. After the doubleheader, Florida National plays at Kaiser, a single game on February 13th, and then a 3-game series on February 17th and 18th. Actually, a 4-game series, 2 doubleheaders against Fisher from Massachusetts. Gonzalez gets out of the inning with a pair of called strikeouts, and the Eagles, though they get a run, leave 2. 1 run on 3 hits, and after 1, Trinity Baptist leads 1-0. Top of the second, 1-0 TBC. Darren Goki had 2 strikeouts of the 3 men he faced in the first. Jordan Lewis had a hard line drive, but then he got Silgado and Bellatoni. So 4, 5, 6 due up in inning number 2. Matthew Gonzalez, Roberto Fernandez, and Yordangel Gonzalez. This is a very heavy-hitting Florida National team. Matthew Gonzalez at the plate drove in a couple of runs in Game 1 and scored twice as well. Darren Goki with the first pitch of the second inning. A breaking ball got the outside corner. Gonzalez was officially 1 for 4, but he had a sacrifice fly. Also drove in a run with a double. Check swing at a sinker, and he went around. So 0-2. Goki pitched a great game against Payne College last weekend. Got no decision out of it. Kept the Eagles in the ball game. Two-strike delivery to Matthew Gonzalez, and this one is in the dirt. So we have Matthew Gonzalez playing third, Angel Gonzalez playing first, and Gavin Gonzalez on the mound. The Gonzalez Show here in game number 2. This is Matthew in the batter's box now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a pitch. Got him swinging. That's out number 1. First 4 men retired by Goki. His second strikeout, and it brings up Roberto Fernandez. And this gentleman had himself one fantastic game earlier today. A 3-run homer as part of a 5 RBI, 4-hit game, 4 for 5. Goki has his work cut out for him, and the first pitch is a little bit off the outside corner. 1 ball, no strikes. Goki delivers a breaking ball. Got the outside corner. Of course, Goki doesn't get intimidated by the hitters. He goes right at them, no matter what they've done already. A ball and a strike, 1 out, base is empty, and a pitch. Fastball. Strike 2 called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goki a long look in, shakes off 1 sign. Likes the second one. Here's a 1-2. And that one bounces in front of the plate. Tried to snap one off and lost the handle. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Got him swinging, and Darren Goki is on a roll to start the ball game. That's 4 in a row, and he's retired the first 5 overall. Brings up Angel Gonzalez, who also had a home run earlier today. He drove in 2 overall. He was 2 for 4 plus a walk. And Goki's first pitch, a breaking ball, swing and a miss. No balls and a strike. And Goki ready, gets one he likes. Here's a 1-strike pitch, a fastball, got him swinging. May have chased one out of the zone, and that is strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, a breaking ball, misses outside. A ball and 2 strikes. All 4 infielders back, ready to get the out at first. And the 1-2. Curveball, got him looking. Darren Goki, 2 terrific innings, fanning 5 in a row. We go to the bottom of the second with TBC leading 1-0. Bottom of the second, Trinity Baptist got a run in the first, and that's it so far as Nate Naguris, Dominic Gattinella, and Seth Reeves come to the plate facing Gavin Gonzalez. Allowed 3 hits and a run in the first, but he struck out 2 men looking to end the inning. And his first pitch fastball is inside. Gonzalez got in a jam, got a strikeout. He actually struck out 3 in the inning, gave up a double and a pair of singles, and then got the next 2 both looking. This fastball's down low. That's ball 2. Nate Naguris in game number 1 got himself a base hit and a sacrifice fly, so officially he was 1 for 2 with a run scored and a run driven in. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and I must have missed a pitch because that's strike 3. And that's number 4 for Gonzalez. 1 out for Dominic Gattinella, who is 2 for 3 on the season. Getting the start in left field here in the nightcap. First time I've seen him, he batted Tuesday when I was doing the basketball games. And that pitch is up and in for ball 1. Dominic Gattinella in the batter's box. 1 ball, no strikes. And a count even at 1-1. A freshman from Nature Coast High School in Brooksville, Florida. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Pulled his head a little early on that one, and he's down 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Eagles batting in the bottom of the second. Gonzalez winds and delivers and misses down low. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gavin Gonzalez ready. Here's a 2-2. And that one fouled off. Gattinella is still alive. Gavin Gonzalez, a sophomore. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Winds and delivers a high pop-up near the TBC dugout and out of play. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Gonzalez ready, and the pitch. That one's fisted foul and out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bases are empty. Gattinella digs in. High fly ball, he got underneath it. It's behind the infield, drifting into foul territory, and Matthew Gonzalez makes the catch. Pop foul to the third baseman is out number 2. Seth Reeves at the plate. In game number 1, Reeves 1 for 3. Got himself a base hit in the third. Hit another one pretty hard, but caught in left field. And the fastball misses outside. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. And that one's called a strike. Ball and a strike. Gonzalez delivers and misses the outside corner. Counts 2-1. Seth Reeves from Lando Lakes, Florida, Sunshine High School. Can play anywhere on the infield, and he takes ball 3. One of our many new freshmen on the TBC roster. Of course, the Eagles graduated a bunch of seniors from last year's team. Here's a 3-1. Ball 4, good eye at the plate, and Reeves is aboard. A little strange to look down on the field and not see Will Van Sickle out there playing first base or pitching for TBC. He and his brother Ben spent 4 years on this field from Paxson High School in downtown Jacksonville. Gavin Williams at the plate, drove in a run with a base hit in the first. He has a runner at first with 2 outs. Reeves with a pretty good lead, and the first pitch started to flinch but held up in time, and that's ball 1. Jordan Broden, the third base coach. Sammy Coffrin, the first base coach. Stephen Smith, the pitching coach, all former TBC Eagle players. Throw over to first, and the ball came out of Yordangel Gonzalez's glove. Would have been a close play, but it looked like Reeves had gotten back anyway. 1 ball, no strikes to Williams. And a pitch. That one's in there for a strike. There's E.J. Alvarez, part of that graduating group. Spent 4 years in this field as well. Here's a 1-1. Ball's inside, got away from De La Cruz, but not far enough for an advancement. Two balls and a strike. Williams ahead in the count, looking for one he can drive. Ball in the gap, could score the run from first. Reeves runs well. A breaking ball a little bit inside. That's ball 3. Williams does have room down the right field line. And a lot of room down the left field line. They're bunching him more toward the middle in the outfield. Here's a 3-1. And ball 4 is up and in. I've been saying Gavin Williams had a whole at bat. My aging eyes can't see the jersey numbers, I guess. That was Graham Gorman. Can't read my own writing. Well, Gorman works the walk. Ryan Ongst at the plate, doubled and scored in the first. And the pitch. It's a fastball, misses upstairs. Hello, Cullen Miller, former TBC Eagles coach. Florida National won game number 1, 17-3. 1 ball, no strikes. Ongst, a good opportunity to extend the lead. Left-hand hitter. They're giving him the right field line if he can get the ball past Gonzalez at first. Also has some room in the gap at right center. Good speed on the bases. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch is low and outside. That's ball 2. And Ongst doesn't chase too many out of the zone. Patient hitter. He likes to put the ball in play, but if you give it to him, he'll take that walk. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Line drive up the middle, a base hit. Here's a runner around third. Reeves will score. Another runner on his way to third. And Ongst pulls into second on the throw with an RBI single. That'll be a base hit into center, scoring Seth Reeves from second. Gorman advances all the way to third, and Ongst takes second on the throw. 2-0 TBC leads, and now this is Gavin Williams at the plate. Logan McGann will run for Ongst as he did in the first inning. Should I go ahead and say this is Graham Gorman batting just to even things out? This is Gavin Williams, and a timeout as we'll have another conference on the mound. We had one in the first inning when the Eagles scored 1 run. They have scored again. They're threatening, but there are 2 outs. Gavin Williams waiting to take his hacks. But he's going to have to wait, it looks like, on a new pitcher. New pitcher wearing number 39. We saw him warm up in game number 1. Alizo Mani Alonso. Hopefully I said that correctly. He's going to take over. We'll tell you about him in a moment. We'll be right back. Alias Mani Alonso makes his first appearance of the season. He's inheriting runners at second and third, but he does have two outs. Gavin Gonzalez, 1 2/3 innings, 2 earned runs, but he is responsible for the men on base. Gavin Williams, a chance to drive in a pair and give the Eagles a 3, maybe a 4-run lead. Gavin Williams getting ready to face the left-hander. Alonso, a sophomore from Hialeah, hometown product. And a first pitch, breaking ball, misses for ball 1. Transfer from Western Technical College. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. High pop up. Williams got underneath it. This should be caught. And that ends the inning. Eagles, though, get a run and extend their lead. And after 2, it's TBC leading 2-0. Top of the third, 2-0 Eagles. They got a run in each of the first 2 innings, and Darren Goki has been fantastic. He's retired all 6, 5 in a row on strikeouts. And our first look at Jeremy De La Cruz, who did not play in Game 1, but he is the starting catcher here in the nightcap. De La Cruz 1 for 2 on the season. And he takes a strike to even the count at 1-1. It's also drawn a walk, so he's been on base 2 out of 3 times. And the 1-1, high pop up, and this is out of play. So a ball and 2 strikes. Goki takes a long look in. Now ready, Here's the 1-2. And that one a little low. That broke too soon. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Counts 2-2. And Goki again takes a long look in. Here's a 2-2. Fastball, high fly ball. It is slicing foul and out of play. And a nice effort by the reliever in the bullpen, but came up just a little short, trying to rob De La Cruz of a foul home run. Got that big net back there behind the bullpen mound. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Goki ready, and the pitch. Fastball, got him swinging. Darren Goki is red hot. He's retired all 7 that he has faced, and it brings up Jason Altuve. I wonder, of course I'm sure many have, I see J. Altuve, Houston Astros, 2-time World Series champion. Wonder if there's any relation. I think I've heard before, but I can't quite remember. Any Conquistador fans know? Please put that in the chat. Is he related to Jose Altuve? 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, and the pitch, and a fastball is low. 2 balls, no strikes. Darren Goki, sophomore from Bonita Springs High School in Bonita Springs, Florida. The 2-0, breaking ball, and that one misses outside. Three balls, no strikes. And Goki delivers and gets the fastball in for strike 1. Here comes a 3-1 to Altuve. Ball 4, and the Conquistadors have their first base runner. It is Jason Altuve, junior from Miami. Of course, he's been on this field a few times before. In case you're wondering about a potential stolen base by Altuve, he's not tried to yet. Again, it's only the 4th game of the season. And a breaking ball. The bunt is down. Goki's going to go to first. The flip just in time. At first, he looked like he was going to let it roll foul, then recognized that was a fair ball. Sacrifice bunt for Reyes, advancing Altuve to second. 1-3 on the putout. 2 outs with Jordan Lewis at the plate, a dangerous leadoff hitter. 4 for 6 in game 1. 2 RBIs and 3 runs. Chance of driving a run, and he takes a fastball upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Of course, Goki working from the stretch for the first time after Altuve drew the walk. Not worried about the runner right now, and a swing and a foul back. Goki will change the looks that he gives the runner. He doesn't fall into a pattern. That can be kind of dangerous. As that runner picks up the pattern, he can take off. A ball and a strike. Goki checks Altuve and delivers. A fastball fouled off. There is a reliever in the bullpen, a right-hander for Florida National. And as I've said many times before, we don't see the TBC bullpen. The reliever's not really throwing just yet. He's just kind of stretching right now. The 1-2, breaking ball, got him. So Goki strikes out 2 in the inning. There is a walk and a runner left at second. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. TBC 2, Florida National nothing. Bottom of the third, David Hickey, Jordan Fernandez, Parker Lafferty, the scheduled hitters. TBC has scored in each of the first 2 innings and looking to do it again. And Mr. Anthony Strong says Jason is related to Jose Altuve. I believe one time I heard nephew, at least last year. And he's been on this field a number of times as a visiting player. David Hickey singled in the first. He's left there at first base. 1 ball, 1 strike. We are in the bottom of the third with TBC leading 2-0. First batter of the inning for the Eagles. The 1-1. And a breaking ball is a little bit outside. In case you missed it in game 1, our online scoreboard, nothing wrong with it. It's just being used to close out the basketball season tomorrow for the men and Monday for the women. The 2-1, and that one trickles foul. We plan to have that back here on the baseball feed next weekend when the Eagles take on Atlantis University. 2 balls, 2 strikes. David Hickey, 1 for 1. And here's a 2-2, and that one is upstairs. Alismani Alonso came in for Gavin Gonzalez as the Eagles are threatening to tack on another run, and he got Gavin Williams to pop up to end the inning. So this is his second batter faced. Swing and a miss. The ball's on the ground. Hickey didn't recognize it right away, but a good, strong throw from De La Cruz. It didn't have to go very far. Doubtful that Hickey would have beaten the throw anyway. It goes as a strikeout, 2-3 on the putout. So 1 out, and Jordan Fernandez at the plate. He was one of 2 Eagles who were caught looking to end the first inning. And he fouls this one back. No balls and a strike. No balls and a strike. And Alonso delivers and gets the fastball in there for strike 2. Alonso from Hialeah, Florida. A 2-strike pitch. And this one is down in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Alonso working quickly with the bases empty and misses inside. Almost got the batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty. Bottom of the third. And Alonso peers over the mitt. And a southpaw winds and delivers. High pop up behind the infield. 2 men there. It's going to be the shortstop making the catch. Altuve puts it away for out number 2. Parker Lafferty called out on strikes to end the first inning. Hello, Coach Strong. Appreciate your compliment to the TBC Eagle crowd. Appreciate the compliment for me as well. Parker Laffrey digs in, 0 for 1, and the first pitch fastball down and in. Mr. Nicholas Strong, the head coach of the Conquistadors. Here's the 1-0. And a high fastball misses for ball 2. I didn't get a chance to say hi to Coach Strong before today's game, but I've talked to him a number of times before. Very nice gentleman. Of course, he and I emailing throughout the week in preparation for today's game. 2 balls and a strike after the foul ball. Brenda Bogle, the Sports Information Director of Florida National University. Always enjoy the good communication with her when these two schools hook up for any sport. There's a chopper up the middle. The backhanded play and a throw to first. It is in time. Daniel Salgado, a pick, and then another pick at first by your Angel Gonzalez. Laffrey was hustling, sniffing out an infield single, but that was thwarted on 2 terrific picks. Eagles go down in order in the third, but after 3, they still lead it 2-0. We go to the 4th. Darren Goki has allowed just 1 base runner via the walk. He's been terrific through his first 3. 7 strikeouts, including 5 in a row at one point, spanning 3 innings, the end of the first to the beginning of the third. Right now he's facing 2, 3, and 4. Salgado, Bellatoni, and Matthew Gonzalez. Eagles lead 2-0 as FNU comes to bat in the top of the 4th. Goki winds, and the first pitch. There's a chopper down the line. That's a fair ball. Salgado will round first. He's on his way to second. He'll stop there with a leadoff double. First hit allowed by Goki. Many times, I lost count in the first game, the Conquistadors put the ball right down the line and kept it fair. So the leadoff double. And a runner in scoring position with nobody out for Gino Bellatoni. Went down on strikes his first time up. Salgado was the first of those 5 in a row for Goki, but he gets a little bit of revenge with the leadoff double. Bellatoni takes the first pitch, breaking ball outside. Left-handed hitter. Reeves and Hickey playing back. They'll go to first and allow the runner to take third. There's a high fly ball, shallow center field. Laffrey and catch made by Gattinella, who came on and got in front of Laffrey. A Rice running catch for Dominic Gattinella for the out. I thought Laffrey was going to get that one, and it drifted away from him, and Gattinella had to come a long way, and he made a really good catch. Here's Matthew Gonzalez, went down on strikes his first time up. Runners going, throw to third, not in time. Ball bobbled by Angst. Might have cost him a chance, but a big jump by Salgado. He steals third base. So runner at third now with just the one out. And Gonzalez at the plate. Infield in. Goki delivers. Swing and a miss, but the ball bounces in the dirt. The run will score. That'll be a wild pitch charged to Goki. Count even now at a ball and a strike. Well, Goki can go back to the windup now. Bases are empty and one run is in. Salgado with the double, then a steal a third, and then he crosses the plate on the wild pitch. A fastball misses up and away. And for Daniel Salgado, that was his fifth stolen base of the season. Didn't have one in game one, but he did score a few times. That one misses. Ball three. Eagles didn't really care for that call, but 3 balls and a strike. Pitch to Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Goki reached back and put a little something extra on that fastball. Try to do it one more time. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty, 1 run is in. Goki winds and delivers. And got him on the inside corner. That's strike 2. Or out 2, I should say. Been a very busy week here at TBC. And Roberto Fernandez at the plate. He also went down swinging his first time up. Goki with 2 outs and the bases empty. And a first pitch breaking ball misses. Fernandez, very capable of tying the game up. Saw him put one over the left field fence earlier today. And a breaking ball in there for a strike. Fernandez started to swing but held up. Not the pitch he wanted to hit. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. Foul tip into the mitt. That's strike 2. No telling what Goki will throw. He has a good fastball and a sharp breaking ball tonight. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses upstairs. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Goki ready. Here's a 2-2. Fastball misses upstairs. Looked like he tried to overthrow that one just a bit. The count is full with 2 outs. Three balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball, check swing. He went around. Onks will pick it up. And Onks is going to tag the runner out. For a moment, the umpire looked like he said that Fernandez had given himself up. And then Onks wasn't sure, so he went ahead and made the play. So it goes as a strikeout. And a catcher unassisted on the putout. That'll bring us to the end of the inning as the Eagles come to bat in the bottom of the 4th, leading 2-1. Nate Norguris at the plate. 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. High pop up. And that one is out of play. Ali Asmani Alonso, 1 1/3 innings so far. And he's not allowed a base runner. No balls and a strike and a pitch. And this one is lofted foul and out of play to the right side. Alonso has 1 strikeout, a couple of pop-ups, and a ground ball, and 4 men faced. The 2-strike pitch, and this one is a breaking ball low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Alonso winds and delivers. Fastball swung on, hit towards third, bobbled, and Gonzalez will not have a throw, and that'll be an error on the third baseman. Norguris got down the line in a hurry, and Matthew Gonzalez, once he lost control of the ball, realized he didn't have a play, so he did the wise thing and held on. Dominic Gattinella at the plate. Popped up to the third baseman in foul territory his first time. Norguris, good speed at first. Decent lead, not excessive. Bunt attempt is fouled off. Gattinella chased one well out of the zone. You want to get down that bunt, but you also want to bunt a strike. Norguris has not tried to steal a base so far this season. No balls and a strike. Gattinella at the plate. And a pitch. Bunt attempt, and he goes right through this one and fouls it straight back. So Dominic Gattinella down in the count, 0-2. We'll see if he tries to go at it again. Of course, a bunted foul here would be strike 3. The only time a foul ball counts as strike 3 is on a bunt. Norguris, a modest lead off first. Full swing and a foul back. Seth Reeves, the number 9 man, and Graham Gorman. Those are the next 2 scheduled Eagles to bat. Norguris reached on an error, and TBC trying to cash in on an extra opportunity in the bottom of the 4th. 2-1 the lead, and a fastball is outside. The Eagles got 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd. Florida National got 1 in the 4th. Count is 1-2 to Dominic Gattinella. And a pitch, slide step, and a hard line drive, foul. Good rip by Gattinella. But he'll grab the bat and get back into the box. One ball, 2 strikes. There are pitchers standing up in the bullpen, but nobody throwing over on the FNU side. That breaking ball hits the dirt. De La Cruz, though, holds on. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. This one is fouled off. Gattinella went after a high fastball. Count remains 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Norguris has really shortened up his lead. Another slide step and another hard foul ball for Gattinella. If nothing else, he is making the pitcher work through this at-bat. 2 foul balls on the first 2 pitches on bunt attempts. He has worked the count to 2-2 and fouled off a couple more. Stephen Smith getting a nice workout, bringing the umpires some new baseballs. That's popped up over near the fence and out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes once again. Alonso delivers. Breaking ball just off the outside corner. Honestly, I thought that was a strike myself. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out with the runner at first. Will he be in motion? And a pitch. That's ball 4 and a great comeback at bat by Dominic Gattinella. He didn't get the bunt down in the first 2 pitches. Made the pitcher work and drew the walk. So Nogueras at second. Gattinella at first. Seth Reeves at the plate. Left-hand hitting second baseman. Base hit to the outfield could score that run. Conquistadors, though, they have some good arms out there. And the pitch. There's the bunt. Right back to the pitcher. They're going to go to first. And he is safe. Alonso looked to both third and second. Once you take that first look, you have to get the out at first. And late coverage, a bunt single for Seth Reeves. So Nogueras at third, Gattinella at second. Eagles in business, bases loaded, nobody out. New pitcher for the Conquistadors, making his season debut, Melo Sierra, who inherits the bases loaded with nobody out. 6 foot, 190 pounds sophomore from Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. Transfer from Oklahoma Wesleyan University. Eagles are threatening. Let's see if they can cash in with Graham Gorman at the plate. Strikeout and a walk. An error, a walk, and a bunt single. And Alonso, who was cruising, 1 1/3 innings, 1 hit, no runs, but he is responsible for the 3 men on base. Gorman looking for one that he can at least get into the outfield and get one in. And the pitch. He was going for some damage on that swing and fouled it off. And a good blazing fastball by Melo Sierra. No balls and a strike. Tough situation for Sierra. He appears to be ready for it. The 1-strike pitch, swing and a foul ball. And Graham Gorman looking to do some damage. Now with 2 strikes, just needs to poke one into the outfield. Norguris at third. Gattinella at second. And Reeves at first. Pretty good speed on the base paths. 2 strikes and a pitch. Line drive, caught, runner back in time. Matthew Gonzalez snags a ball that was actually behind him for the out. A terrific play. That saved at least 2 runs. And all Gorman can do is tip his cap and walk back to the dugout. A terrific catch and very close to a double play. Ryan Ongst at the plate. Now a ground ball could get Sierra out of this inning. First pitch to Ongst is a fastball upstairs. Sierra definitely the hardest throwing pitcher we've seen at any time today. Both games included. 1 ball, no strikes. And a pitch. There's a fly ball down the left field line. That ball is slicing. It is a foul ball. Eagles disagreeing with the call. Kind of got out of my line of sight. But everybody's going to head back to base. And Ryan Ongst in disbelief. Coach Copeland had a pretty good look at it. He's going to come out and question the call. We're going to see if we can back that up on the YouTube and see if the camera was able to get hold of that one. It is slicing, and no, it was off-camera shot, so we couldn't really tell. Eagles pleading that the ball was fair. They're not going to win this one. Graham Gorman hit a vicious line drive that was caught, and Ongst came inches from potentially clearing the bases. A ball and a strike. Sierra not worried about the runners. He delivers. Hits the batter. Ongst has driven in a run the hard way. The run is unearned, but it's on the board, and the Eagles have regained a 2-run lead. Well, Ongst didn't get 3 RBIs, but he got 1, and again, because he's the catcher, he'll get to come out for a courtesy runner, Logan McGann, as he's done 2 other times already. Ongst now 2 for 2, but been on base 3 times. Big opportunity now for Gavin Williams and the Eagles. 1 for 2, RBI single in the first. 1 out, 1 run is in, bases are loaded, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. So it is Gattinella, the runner at third, Reeves at first, and McGann running for Ongst at first. Reeves at second. The 1-0. Fastball outside, that's ball 2. Doubleheader tomorrow starts at 12 noon between these 2 teams. Sierra, again, not that worried about the runners. Takes a quick look and delivers. That one is blooped into center field. That's going to drop for a hit. 1 run is in. Here's another man being held up at third as the ball was not that deep. Reeves had to make sure the ball wasn't caught. Jordan Lewis lost his footing trying to get to the ball, and it's an RBI single for Gavin Williams. And I hear the calls for a trainer, and the Conquistador outfielder is still down. Well, we're going to pause here while they attend to, I think, Jordan Lewis out there, and we'll be back in just a bit. Good news, Jordan Lewis is all right, and he's back out there in center field. David Hickey at the plate. Couple of runs are in, one out, bases loaded. First pitch from Sierra to Hickey is in the dirt. De La Cruz gets his body in front of the ball, leans forward, and keeps the ball in front of him. Seth Reeves at third. Logan McGann at second. Gavin Williams at first. He just got an RBI single. Hickey pops this one up and out of play to even the count at 1-1. Looked like Lewis lost his footing trying to get to the ball. Not sure he would have gotten there. Reeves had to make sure the ball wasn't caught, so he had to stop at third. Great to see Lewis okay out there in center field. A ball and a strike to David Hickey, and the pitch. This one is low and inside for ball 2. Hickey has some room in the right center field gap and a lot of room down the left field line. One out and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3 is upstairs. Nowhere to put the batter. Another one out of the zone would be another run for the Eagles. 3 balls and a strike. Hickey looking to drive in at least 1, maybe 2. But he takes this one on the inside corner. Ahead in the count, not the pitch he wanted. So it's 3-2. None of the runners being held close. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. A big strikeout for Melo Sierra. 2 away, and Jordan Fernandez at the plate. Fernandez digs in for the first pitch. A breaking ball, low and inside. Tell you, Melo Sierra put a lot on that last pitch to Hickey and got him swinging. Infield can now play back and just get a force out at any base. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. That one is on the inner half for strike 1. Outfield is giving Fernandez both lines and bunching him toward the gaps. Infield back, looking to knock it down and get it out. Here's a 1-1. And a breaking ball misses for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases are loaded. There is action in the Conquistador bullpen. There's a chopper. He's going to have to hustle. They're going to let it roll, and it's going to hit the bag, and that's a fair ball. That is a base hit for Jordan Fernandez, bringing home Seth Reeves with the 3rd run of the inning, and the Eagles lead 5-2. So Jordan Fernandez with the base hit. Gonzalez did the only thing he could do. He had no play, tried to let it roll foul, but it hit the bag. Parker Laffrey takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Logan McGann is at third. Williams at second. Fernandez at first. And Laffrey, well-experienced hitter, at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Fastball's outside, and De La Cruz kept the ball from going back to the screen. Laffrey ahead, 2-0. 3 runs are in. Laffrey trying to tack on a couple more. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Laffrey was trying to go deep on that swing. Now, Darren Goki's been sitting for quite a while. The temperatures have cooled off. Let's hope he's been able to keep his arm warm. 2 balls and a strike to Laffrey. Swing and a miss at a good hard fastball. Count 2-2. Sierra wants to get it done here. If he goes 3-2, all runners will get a head start. There's a looper into center. It's got a chance to drop. It's on the ground. 2 runs will score. Another man on his way to third. Laffrey, the trail runner, is going to be tagged out. That ends the inning. It's a 2-run single for Laffrey, and he is tagged out trying to take second base. Eagles get 5 runs in the inning, and after 4, lead it 7-1. Jordan Angel Gonzalez leads off the 5th. The Eagles lead 7-1. And looks like there's a change out there in the outfield. And the change will be Jordan Fernandez coming out. And going in is Jacob Burke. So Jacob Burke will be in the number 5 batting order. Jacob is going into center field. First pitch is fouled off. No balls and a strike to Goki, pitching, and misses. Okay, where's two balls, 2 strikes, as Jordangel Gonzalez is batting against Darren Goki. Jacob Burke is in center field. And a pitch. And that one fouled off the hitter's foot. Gattinella went from left field to right, and Parker Laffrey moved from center to left. So Jacob Burke is in the batting order in the number 5 position. in place of Jordan Fernandez. The 2-2 pitch is upstairs. Goki has been very, very good. Just one earned run through 4. Here's a 3-2. And that one hits the batter, and Gonzalez is aboard. That is only the 3rd base runner allowed by Darren Goki. A double, a walk, and now a hit batsman. And it brings up Jeremy De La Cruz, the catcher. De La Cruz made a couple of good stops back there while the Eagles had some base runners. Eagles, though, were able to drive them in and lead 7-1. Don't rest on a lead with a team that can hit like the Conquistadors can. There's the bunt. Onks will spin and throw to first, and it's up the right field line. Here's a runner heading on into third. He will stop right there. That's going to be a sacrifice bunt. E2 on the catcher. So it goes E2, sacrifice. Gonzalez advances from first to third, and De La Cruz goes to second. But credit De La Cruz with a sacrifice bunt. Runners at second and third with nobody out. And we're going to have a change as Coach Strong is talking to the home plate umpire. Not sure what the change is just yet. Could just be a courtesy runner for the catcher. And the courtesy runner is Jose Carpina, wearing number 2 for the Conquistadors. And ready to step in. Looks like we have a batter for Altuve also. Wearing number 9. We'll see who that is in a moment. A breaking ball. Misses upstairs. The pinch hitter is Eric Rodriguez. One ball, no strikes. And Goki delivers. There's a ground ball back to the box. He'll look the runner back, throw to first, and no advance as the Eagles get that big out at first base. Just a simple 1-3 on the putout. Danny Reyes at the plate. Rodriguez grounds back to the pitcher. Reyes, no official at bat, had a sacrifice bunt his first time up. Goki will wind with runners at second and third, and Ongst able to block the pitch in the dirt. 7-1 TBC leads as Florida National bats in the top of the 5th. Eagles trying to split today's doubleheader. The 1-0, swing and a miss. This would be huge if Goki can get this out without the run scoring. Just one out. Reyes is a good contact hitter. And this one is just a bit outside. Reyes had 2 doubles in game number 1. Again, no official at bat yet here in 2. Checks the count. It is 2-1. And Goki delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. First base is open. A walk wouldn't be the worst thing, but of course you want to get this out. 2 balls, 2 strikes after a terrific curveball. Let's see if he takes a little bit more off the next one. Goki has a moment to think about his pitch, and everybody is ready. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball got him. And Goki, after getting runners at second and third, has gotten a ground ball, gotten the out without advancement, and then a strikeout. Jordan Lewis, though, a dangerous hitter at the plate, showing no ill effects of the minor injury he appeared to suffer just a half inning ago. He is lined out to center and struck out. First pitch is in the dirt and gets by the catcher. Bounces off the wall, but not back in time, and a run is in. At the moment, the run is unearned, pending on what happens rest of the inning. Jordan Lewis at the plate. Another runner at third. That's Campano. Carpina, rather. 1 ball, no strikes. Goki will still wind up. He still has a 5-run lead, and this one misses outside. Two balls, no strikes. Goki ready, and the pitch. A breaking ball in there for a strike. Two balls and a strike, 2 outs with the runner at third. 1 run is in. Goki winds and delivers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. And Jordan Lewis was trying to take that ball a long way. Darren Goki trying to get out of this inning with just the 1 run. And the pitch. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 11 for Goki. He gets 2, but Conquistadors get an unearned run. And as we go to the bottom of the 5th, Trinity Baptist leads 7-2. Bottom of the 5th, 7-8-9 due up for the Eagles. They batted around in the 4th and scored 5. And that's the margin right now, 7-2 Trinity Baptist, as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Melo Sierra, third pitcher of the game for the Conquistadors. 1 inning, 2 unearned runs charged to him. 3 runs, 1 earned were charged to Alonzo. First pitch misses for ball 1. Nate Norguris reached on an error to start that big inning, and he lines one towards right, but that's going to be caught almost directly at Gino Bellatoni, just a few steps to his right, and he makes the catch with ease. Norguris hit that one right on the button, but one away. Brings up Dominic Gattinella. Started the ball game in left field. He's now playing right. First pitch misses for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, and a pitch. Good hard fastball in there for the strike. Florida National will have 2, 3, and 4 due up in the 6th. Starting with Daniel Salgado. A ball and a strike and a pitch. That one's in the dirt. Bounced off home plate, and it's 2-1. Bullpen empty for the Conquistadors. 2 balls and a strike and a pitch. Good fastball, got the plate. Count even at 2-2. Gattinella walked and scored in the 4th. Nothing out of 1 officially. And the 2-2. That's ball 3. First 3 men reached in the 4th inning. All 3 of them scored. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Took a little something off the fastball. And there were 2 away. That's the first strikeout for Amelo Sierra. And with 2 outs, the base is empty. Seth Reeves at the plate. He is 1 for 1 with a walk and 2 runs scored. Beat out the bunt single back to the pitcher his last time up. That was the last man Alonso faced. And this foul ball makes it 0-2. If he reaches, Graham Gorman would be next. No balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. This is low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And our man up and just starting to loosen up for Florida National. It's a right-hander. That's all I can tell right now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sierra winds and delivers. And that one misses inside for ball 3. Actually now 2 right-handers throwing in the bullpen. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Line drive into center, but that's right at Lewis, who hardly had to move. 2 well-struck line drives, both caught, and a strikeout in between. So the Eagles go down in order, but after 5, lead at 7-2. Darren Goki back out there for the 6th inning. 5 innings, 2 runs, just 1 earned. He's allowed just 1 hit. He has walked 1, struck out 11. He's also hit a batter. First man he'll face will be Daniel Salgado. 1 for 2, a double and a run scored, and the first pitch misses down low. 1 ball, no strikes. It's been Goki the entire ball game for TBC. The 1-0. And a breaking ball misses for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. Goki winds and delivers. And a fastball is upstairs. That's ball 3. Goki's been brilliant. We wonder how long he will stay out there on the mound, especially if he starts to lose the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. And that one is in there for strike 1. Heart of the batting order coming up next. And these guys can swing the bat as we saw in game 1. Here's a 3-1. Strike 2. Silgado started to shuffle towards first. Now he's back in the box with a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Goki delivers. Fastball popped up and into the bullpen. Count remains 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Goki wants another sign. And the pitch. Ball 4 misses low and inside. Not the start to the inning that Goki and the Eagles wanted. Silgado's at first. Gino Bellatoni at the plate. Bellatoni is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. First pitch, fastball's high. Silgado has stolen 5 and not been caught. Big swing by Bellatoni. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second walk issued by Goki. That runner at first, nobody out. And the pitch. And this one's a little bit low, and Ongst came up ready to fire. One ball, 1 strike. Same 2 teams for 2 more tomorrow afternoon. Here's a 1-1. And a breaking ball. Misses high. Lucas Spee will be on the mic for tomorrow's baseball games. I'll be in the gym as men's basketball finishes the regular season against the South Region opponent, Southeastern Baptist College. Here's a 2-1. Ball 3, actually ball 4. So I apparently missed one. 2 consecutive walks to start the inning. And this is not a team you want to give free base runners to. Third walk allowed by Goki. Timeout. Pitching coach Stephen Smith out to the mound. Matthew Gonzalez is next. He's a cleanup man, followed by Roberto Fernandez and Yord Angel Gonzalez. Well, the conference didn't last long. We can't see the Eagles bullpen, but pretty certain there are a couple of men getting ready, if not ready already. Here's Gonzalez, a couple of punch-outs. One swinging, one looking. And a pitch. That one is in the dirt. That's ball 1. First 2 men both walked. That's where we stand right now in the inning. Top of the 6th. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gonzalez trying to make this a 2-run game. He does have 1 home run so far this season. Also has extra base power, and he takes this one low and inside. Counting his double in the 7th inning of game 1, he now has 2 doubles. Goki delivers and misses high for ball 3. And Goki could be facing his last man. 3 balls and a strike. Ball 4 and the bases are loaded. Three consecutive walks to start the inning, and that's going to be all for Darren Goki. 5+ innings, 2 runs, 1 earned, but he is responsible for all 3 men on base. We'll tell you about the new pitcher in just a moment on TBC Eagles. The new pitcher for the Eagles, right-handed submariner Drew Billings on the mound. His second appearance, he has 1 win, no losses, an inning and a third with 2 strikeouts and nothing else allowed. Darren Goki, 5+ innings, 2 runs, 1 earned, just 1 hit, 11 strikeouts, 4 walks. He walked the bases loaded to start the inning, and that's what Billings inherits. Nobody out. And Roberto Fernandez due up. Dangerous hitter who drove in 5 in game number 1. And Drew Billings, a tough task, a sophomore from Cartersville, Georgia, a transfer from Shorter University. 7-2, but that lead could be in jeopardy. Billings delivers a first pitch, low for ball 1. Right now, the potential tying run is in the on-deck circle. Nobody out. And the pitch. Misses low for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Billings ready, and the pitch. And there's a high chopper. That's going to go foul. Billings did his job. He got over to first base just in case of a throw. 2 balls and a strike. And Fernandez back in the box, ahead in the count, 2-1. Billings from the stretch. And the pitch. Not sure where that one missed. Must have been a little bit outside. That's ball 3. Looked good from here. Onks didn't move his mitt, but he didn't get the call. And a good swing and a foul back. And the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch coming from Drew Billings. There's a ground ball into right field, a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw is cut off. Hickey looked toward third but had no play. Fernandez got the base hit that scored Daniel Salgado from third. Billings came overhand with that pitch, did not fool the hitter. And a run is in. It's 7-3. Bellatoni stops at third. Matthew Gonzalez at second. And Yord Angel Gonzalez at the plate. Nobody out. Bases loaded. First pitch at the top of the zone. Eagles are going to play back, try to turn two, and give up a run. Check swing. He went around. Of course, the base umpire is behind the pitcher's mound. A little bit tougher look from there. Billings ahead. 2 balls, no strikes. The run charge to Goki. And a 2-strike pitch. Got him swinging. Took something off the fastball. Got the strikeout, but still a tough situation. Jeremy De La Cruz at the plate. Reached on an error on a bunt attempt in the 5th. Got to third base. 7-3 Eagles lead. But Florida National is threatening with the tying run at the plate. That ball hits the batter, and everybody moves up. Bellatoni scores, and it's now 7-4. That's an RBI credited to Jeremy De La Cruz. Matthew Gonzalez goes to third. Fernandez to second. And a courtesy runner for the catcher at first base will be Jose Carpina. Billings allowed a base hit, got a strikeout, and then hit a batter. That run also charged to Darren Goki. And Goki is still responsible for the runner at third. We're going to have ourselves a new batter as well for the Conquistadors. Adrian Roman, who started the catcher's position in game number 1. He is batting for Eric Rodriguez, who pinch hit for Jason Altuve. Potential tying run is at first base. 1 out. Roman, the pitch hitter, digs in. First pitch gets away, but bounces off that low concrete wall. Back to Ryan Ongst, and everybody has to hold. One ball, no strikes. Billings inherited a tough situation. He's gotten 1 out, but 2 runs have scored. The 1-0. Misses inside. That's ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Billings delivers. There's a ground ball foul to the right side. Count is 2-1 on Roman. Now Roman's a catcher, so we'll see what the Conquistadors do when the Eagles come to bat in the bottom half of the inning. Billings ready, and the pitch. Got him. Swinging at strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Adrian Roman trying to drive in a couple more. 2 runs have scored. Big pitch by Drew Billings. Got him swinging on a changeup. That's 2 outs. First strikeout for Billings, but more importantly, 1 out away from ending the inning. Eagles will have top of the order due up in the bottom of the 6th. Danny Reyes, a sac bunt and a strikeout. Again, the tying run is at first, and the pitch is in there for a strike. Billings ahead in the count, takes a long look in. Now ready. Foul tip, and it's 0-2. Drew Billings gets a new ball, has a moment to think about his next pitch. 2 strikes on Reyes. Billings from the stretch, and the pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Billings takes a long look in at Ongst. Now ready. Here comes the 1-2. Overhand and fouled off. Reyes just a tad late on the swing. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runs in. Eagles lead 7-4. And the pitch, another overhand, got him swinging on a fastball. Drew Billings, a couple of runs score while he's on the mound, but he shut the door, and the Eagles lead 7-4 as they come to bat in the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back. Two changes for the Conquistadors as we start the bottom of the 5th. Now playing shortstop, batting in the number 8 hole. We saw him as a courtesy runner, but now Jose Carpina is the 4th man to play in the number 8 hole. And a new pitcher, Jace Kirkham, we'll tell you about him in a moment. Gorman leads off for TBC and takes the first pitch low. Jace Kirkham makes his second appearance, 2/3 of an inning, and nothing allowed. Graham Gorman is trying to start a rally for the Eagles, swings and misses. Jace Kirkham, a sophomore from Tallahassee, Coastal Alabama Community College transfer. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. And that one well outside for ball 2. Kirkman, 5'11", 160-pound sophomore. Eagles lead 7-4, and they're trying to re-extend. And the pitch. That one was called a strike. 2-2. Gorman did not agree, but it's 2-2. And the pitch. And that one is a little bit outside. So Gorman has run the count full. He's 0 for 2 plus a walk. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Got him swinging. That is out number 1. Florida National will have the top of the order due up in the 7th. Jordan Lewis, Daniel Silgato, and Gino Bellatoni. And I'm guessing that they're going to face Drew Billings. Ryan Ongst at the plate. He has scored twice. 2 for 2 plus a hit batsman. And the pitch. Breaking ball misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Ongst thought he had a 2 and possibly a 3-run extra base hit his last time up. Called foul. Ended up getting hit by a pitch, driving in a run and then scoring. And this one is definitely foul the other way. And the count is 1-1. That's a ball that we lost sight of down the left field line. Eagles were definitely cleaning the case for a fair ball, but didn't get the call. 1-1, 1 out, bases empty, and the pitch in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the 6th. Eagles trying to extend a 3-run lead. They led 7-1 at one point, now 7-4. And a pitch. That one called a strike. And it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Kirkman delivers. And Ongst somehow jump roped out of the way. 3-1. Ongst the catcher. If he reaches, expect to see Logan McGann run. He has done that 3 times already. The 3-1. There's a chopper towards first and into right field past Gonzalez. That ball took a funny hop. And Ongst is aboard with a big insurance run. Here comes McGann. And we'll see how that one gets scored. That's going to go as a base hit because that ball took a hop on Gonzalez. And McGann will take over as the courtesy runner. One good thing about being on YouTube, we can back it up, put it on full screen, and get a better look. So McGann at first, Gavin Williams at the plate. 2 RBIs and a run scored. And the pitch. Takes a fastball for strike 1. He singled, drove in a run, and scored a run in the big 5-run 4th that the Eagles put on the board. Big insurance run at first base. And the pitch. High fly ball, well hit towards right, but it's being tracked and it's going to be caught up against the wall. Gino Bellatoni on the warning track makes the catch, and there are 2 away. David Hickey at the plate. Williams making a bid for at least extra bases, if not something better. But the cooler air thickened a little bit, may have knocked that one down, and a good running catch by Bellatoni. Give him the credit he deserves. Breaking ball misses for ball 1. Throw over to first, and McGann back in time. And the pitch is in there for a strike. Well, no matter what, Trinity Baptist is going to have at least a 3-run lead in the top of the 7th. They're looking to make it a little bit bigger, but there are 2 outs. And another good pitch. That one's called strike 2, or was it outside? He motioned, he must have been pointing outside. That right arm came up. I thought he called it a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs with the runner at first. McGann, a good lead, not excessive off first. And the 1-1. McGann's off, and the pitch is swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Eagles get a base hit, but nothing else. We go to the 7th. Eagles need to get 3 outs. They lead 7-4. Drew Billings ready for his 2nd inning of work. Couple of runs scored that were not charged to him last inning, and now this inning belongs to him. If he can shut the door and finish the game, he will earn the save. Darren Goki, the pitcher of record for the Eagles. Gavin Gonzalez, pitcher of record for the Conquistadors. Top of the order. Jordan Lewis takes the first pitch for a strike. Lewis has lined to left and struck out twice. Once looking, once swinging. No balls and a strike. Billings with the pitch. Changeup had him out in front, and it's 0-2. Billings changes speeds pretty well. He throws hard, but he'll take a lot off and get the off-speed pitch as well. On occasion, he'll come over the top. Outfield playing back a couple of steps. No changes for the Eagles, and the pitch. High pop-up behind the infield. Reeves being called off, and the catch is made. That is Dominic Gattinella, who started in left, made a catch similar to that on the other side of the field. Stays with that very high fly ball, and there's one away. 1 out. Daniel Silgato at the plate. We want to keep that tying run in the dugout and worry about these guys tomorrow. Silgato has scored twice. The pitch inside for ball 1. Silgato has struck out, doubled and scored, and walked and scored. The 1-0. Not sure where that one missed, but that's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Try to keep these guys off the base paths. Ball 3. Don't want to give them free base runners. They have a lot of thunder in their lineup. The 3-0. And that one's in there for a strike. And just in case Florida National can get at least 3, there is a man warming up in the bullpen. 3 balls and a strike, 1 out, bases empty, and the pitch. Strike 2. Billings going right at the hitter. Three balls, 2 strikes, and the payoff. Fouled away. Count remains 3-2. TBC got 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in the fourth. Florida National 1 run in each of the 4th, 5th, and 6th. Actually 2 in the 6th. Strike 3 called. Billings fell behind. 3 balls, no strikes. Got 2 strikes, a foul ball, and then strike 3. Gino Bellatani at the dish. Walked and scored in the 6th. 2 outs. First pitch in the dirt. It's not over yet. Couple more base runners brings a tying run to the plate. And the heart of the batting order scheduled to hit next. Bellatoni, the number 3 man, and the pitch. Inside, that's ball 2. Billings came from behind to get Silgado. Got Lewis on a pop-up to right. 2 outs, 2 balls, no strikes. And Billings ready, and the pitch. And this one is chopped foul to the left side. Billings has a win and now trying to get his first save as a TBC Eagle. The 2-1. Ground ball to first. Hickey knocks it down, takes it himself. That's the ball game. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 7, Florida National University 4. A split of the doubleheader as Florida National won Game 1 very easily, 17-3. Darren Goki, the winning pitcher, 5 innings, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, just 1 hit. He did walk 4, but he struck out 11. And Drew Billings, 2 innings to get the save. The loser is Gavin Gonzalez, 0-1 now on the season. Goki gets his first win. And Florida National now 2-2, Trinity Baptist 2-5. We'll be back here tomorrow at 12 noon. Lucas Spee will be on the mic as the Eagles and the Conquistadors play a second straight doubleheader. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on the live feed. Thank you especially to those who commented to let us know, Mr. Anthony Strong, Jessica McNeil, Cullen Miller, among others, and Miss Zoila Ortiz. For Coach John Copeland, Athletic Director John D. Jones, and all of us here at TBC, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.